wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. Versace. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit.
By some circumstances, they might have missed the playoffs, but they were able to go to the Eastern Conference Final. Second deadline in a row, Wayne Train has been traded.
Shut up! Matt Duchene to the Columbus Blue Jackets.
But it couldn't get any worse. And it got worse.
$75 million says Blue Jackets is out of the scratch next game. That we'd be here talking about having to make cap space to sign our players. Could you imagine? Nice play, Mika's a better shot. Let's go. He's asking for a trade from the Rangers. Why? I gotta wait for it to stop. I can't move. Yeah! That's it! Now let's finally get into the New York Rangers.
It's New York Rangers game night. It's the New York Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first New York Rangers away game this year. And it'll be Igor Shesterkin in net for the New York Rangers. And Tristan Jarry for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Mika Zibanejad will play tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He will be in the starting lineup. He will be the first-line center with Alexei Lafreniere and Chris Kreider. The battle of the Rimouski Oceanic superstars, Sidney Crosby and Alexei Lafreniere, meeting for the first time in the National Hockey League. How we all doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? There we go. Justin, Mikey, Coop, Joey, Sam, Rick, Brandon, what's up, what's up? Adam Fox went to my sleepaway camp and was your counselor for a year. It's a pretty good sleepaway camp, if I do say so myself. Let's move this mic over. What up, Fulham? What up? After a tough game against the Devils on Tuesday, the New York Rangers are looking to come out tonight flying. I'm sure they want to get off to a very good start, because most likely that's what costed them losing Tuesday's game against the Devils. That and Mackenzie Blackwood was an absolute beast in goal. And of course, we all know about Jack Hughes. Guy was insane. The Devils beat us on Tuesday, and tonight the Rangers look to beat the Penguins. Big dubs tonight, big dubs. Listen, this is a big game for the Rangers. There's a lot of heat on David Quinn from all of us and all of Rangers Nation. There's a lot of heat. We don't know what's going to happen this season. We just want to win games. That's their goal right now. The Rangers' goal is to win hockey games, and David Quinn is trying the best to his ability to win hockey games. Tonight's a big game. Every game's a big game against a division team every night. So tonight is going to be a big one against the Pittsburgh Penguins. The first of 8 against Pittsburgh. Sidney Crosby, Geno Malkin, and no Matt Murray. It'll be Tristan Jarry in net. And I believe Igor Shesterkin will get the start. I think that was already announced. We don't know if Julien Gauthier will play yet. I'm on Twitter right now trying to find out. I'm not sure. We'll see what it looks like in the line rushes. But D'Angelo will be on the blue line tonight. Brendan Smith does look scratched. And Lafreniere, obviously, with the top 3 in he'll be on the first line tonight, Lafreniere, which is good. I think keeping Kakko with Filipino is also a good move. I know a lot of you guys might be upset that Kakko's on the third line after seeing what Jack Hughes did on the first line. I understand that. But yet again, not only is it giving players more playing time, it's also giving time to play with players that they've played with and have had good chemistry with. So, I mean, in my opinion, the best center that Kaapo Kakko has had has been Filipino. Sure, it could be because he's played with him most of the time, but I really do think that Filipino is the best center for Kaapo Kakko as of right now. And now we'll go to the defense pairing right now. The defense story. No Brendan Smith. I think that's a joke. That's the one thing I'm going to bash David Quinn for right now. Brendan Smith has not done one thing in order for him to get himself scratched. Jack Johnson, on the other hand, he's done a handful of things, but they haven't scratched him. I like that Keandre Miller is still in the lineup. I don't think he's done anything wrong other than look like a rookie. Plain and simple. I thought the game against the Devils was his best game. The way he was skating up and down the ice, bringing the puck from behind his own net, as soon as he starts getting that confidence up a little more, as the games go on, as the months go on in the season, I think you will see Keandre Miller maybe take a little more step towards, the progression, and he'll start skating the puck up the ice with a little more confidence. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate the animated comment. I'll take some, yeah. I mean, Libor Hayek, I don't know where he is. I guess he really is not good enough to crack the top 7. But he is on the taxi squad, so we might see him soon. But Jack Johnson, it came out this morning or yesterday that the whole coaching staff has a decision on the starting lineup. It's not just DQ, and I'm sure it comes from the head brass as well. So you have to think that it's not really just David Quinn's call, and honestly, Jacques Martin has been lobbying for Jack Johnson to play. And in my opinion, Jack Johnson was played for Jacques Martin right here in the pit with the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm excited that Tony DeAngelo's in the lineup. Very effective offensive player. I don't think he's going to get first-line power play unit time. I think Adam Fox, that's his spot right now. Defensively, we heard Tony DeAngelo this offseason say he wants to focus on defense, and the offense will come. In my opinion, we have to let him see him play. You can't just scratch him over 2 games for not playing up to his potential. Jacob Trouba's making double his money, and Jacob Trouba hasn't lived up to the potential. So that's my opinion on Tony. You gotta let him play. You gotta let him play. I'm gonna be wearing my Chris Kreider away jersey tonight. And NP, thank you for that. No offense to our fan base, but sometimes you guys give Johnson hate for a goal. We gave up even though he wasn't on the ice when it happened. I doubt I did, but I know what you mean. There's always a scapegoat on a team. Last year was Stoll, this year is Johnson. So I know where you're coming from though, MP. A lot of Ranger fans just go after whoever they want just for a scapegoat, but I do understand. I understand where you're coming from. I will be wearing my Chris Kreider away jersey. I currently have my old athletic shirt on. I just, threw it on, decided to wear it tonight for a video. And now we're getting into the Kreider away jersey. First away game of the season. Is that foreshadowing for a little Dizzle action? Who knows, who knows? Trouba is better this season in my opinion. I don't know if he's worth all those millions, but 5 to 6 would have been perfect. Andrew, great point. I thought he had his best game as a Ranger on Saturday. I didn't even think he was that bad in the first game against the Islanders. But last game against Jersey was just, I guess the whole defense kind of looked bad. And I didn't take it out on Trouba. I just thought he did not play well at all. So, it kind of came back from last season a little bit. But he's been good so far. Definitely not $8 million worth, but he's been okay so far. Great. So, I believe this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense why they're scratching Julien Gauthier tonight. Julien Gauthier looks like he'll be a healthy scratch, and it'll be Kevin Rooney returning to the lineup for the first time since opening night. I believe Howden will play right wing and Rooney will play center. I feel like that makes sense. But, yeah, I don't understand why Gauthier's not in the lineup at all. That doesn't make any sense. Don't like that at all. But I guess we have to live with it. So, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. I'm not understanding why Gauthier isn't playing. Why put in Rooney? For the penalty kill? What if you don't take a penalty? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Lab H, I got you. Use this website. It's not a safe website. I'll tell you that right now. It's not a, yeah, I would use your caution using that website, but since everybody asks me every time they come in the stream where the stream could possibly be, that's where I refer them to. That's where I watch mine, or even on Hockey TV. I'll type that in too. Not the slash at the end. So there you go. Hedl for some defense? No. I think Philip Hedl has a lot left to show the Rangers. I really do believe that. I have him pegged better than Strome long term. So why would we get rid of Hedl for defense? Shaggy, what up, baby? Thoughts on the Habs? Fulham. I think the Montreal Canadiens have a chance to go far this season, man. They've showed it. If they stay healthy, they're going to be a dangerous team. Fulham. They killed Vancouver the other night. They killed them in one period. Hunter, what's up, my man? Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please leave a like. I really do appreciate it. We're getting excited here for Rangers Penguins. Let's go. How many more games before Strome becomes a third liner? Unless Panarin comes to David Quinn and says, I don't want to play with Stromer anymore, or it's visibly noticeable that Stromer isn't getting it done, then Stromer will be the second line center for a little bit. Wow. My eye hurts. Yeah, I don't understand why Goche is getting scratched. I don't understand that. Thoughts on Keandre Miller? I thought he had a really good game against the Devils skating-wise, and I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's still growing. He's my age. He's 21 years old. The kid's my age. I'm actually 6 months older than Filipino. So I think there's plenty of time for him to develop, and I think it's actually good that he hasn't exploded yet. A nice little bridge deal possibly at the end of this season. I think they'll keep Hedel. They should not trade him. And by the way, whoever wants Pierre-Luc Dubois, say goodbye to Mika Zibanejad, because there's no way that money's going to work in 2 years when their contracts are up. And they're not going to spend what they're going to spend to get Dubois unless they have him long term. Because they're going to have to give up a lot of young players. Columbus is not going to want draft picks. Columbus is going to want either ready-to-go prospects or almost ready-to-go prospects. So the Pierre-Luc Dubois situation, unless you want to say goodbye to Mika Zibanejad, Pierre-Luc Dubois will not be a New York Ranger. Ricky, I'm not giving up Capo. I'm not giving up anybody on our roster right now, including the taxi squad. Nils Lundqvist, we haven't seen him play a game in the NHL yet. I think he would be a really good NHL defenseman. There are a lot of young players that the Rangers have. Like, this is what got them in the trouble in the first place. Sure, the fact that Pierre-Luc Dubois is significantly younger than what the Rangers brass acquired at deadlines, he's much younger, on a 2-year deal, no shot. For $5 million, he's going to want to raise after that. I'm telling you right now, if you want Pierre-Luc Dubois, say goodbye to either Capo Caco. They're not giving up Lafreniere. Say goodbye to Capo Caco or some other young piece from this roster. Keandre Miller, Keandre Miller's going to be a stud defenseman. And then say goodbye to Mika Zibanejad. Because there's not going to be enough money. Sorry, I love Chris Kreider to death. His contract's eating up a lot of room. His contract's going to eat up a lot of room for the next couple of years. Jacob Trouba's got an $8 million cap hit. It's not going to work. Willie, I think you're a little, Willie Gilbert, you're a few years late on that one. I want players who are loyal. Listen, he's a great player, don't get me wrong. And John Tortorella, it's expected from Torts. He's gotten into these confrontations before with players. It's expected. I don't know, I thought Dubois was being a little baby last night. I mean, that shift was pathetic. That last shift, that was a really pathetic shift. But if he's really not getting along with Torts, then I understand it from both sides. I do. But you have your teammates to think about as well. You know? You have your teammates. That's the first thing you should be thinking about is yourself and your teammates. You play for each other. That's what a hockey team is. You play for each other. And if he was doing that for his teammates, I'd be very upset with him. I wouldn't be talking to him. I saw Delzato and I think it was Gary, the defenseman, Gurakov. I forgot his last name. And Savar, too, they were talking to him. If I was, a defenseman on that team, no matter how bad I knew the situation was, I would not be talking to you. But anyway, let's get back to the Rangers game tonight. It's Rangers and Penguins. Listen, I'm expecting Artemi Panarin to have a very good game. Garakov, yes, I thought I said it right. Artemi Panarin, I think he's going to have a really good game. I think that first line is going to have a huge microscope on it. And especially from David Quinn, we know he likes to shake up lines a little bit. So will we see Lafreniere either drop or even Panarin drop off that first line? Or Kreider? We got to see tonight what ends up happening. It's Kreider. Yeah, it's Kreider, Zibanejad, Lafreniere, not Panarin on that line. So that's my bad. But, because I just saw Panarin on the screen. But, I think you got to look out for Artemi Panarin, and you have to look out for Chris Kreider. Those are my two. Who's the better goalie on the team? Igor Shesterkin. It'll be Lafreniere and Sid, baby. If you are enjoying the stream, please remember to leave a like. Reaction video will be out after the game, and then we will follow up with a little over 21 beverage post-game. Whoop! Nah, my bad. Alright, anyway. We got Rangers and Penguins. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Give me a Let's Go Rangers in the chat. I'm going to head out. Set up for the reaction video. I love all of you. Let's Go Rangers. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Tweet at me during the game. I love all of you. I'll see you guys later. Let me get a Let's Go Rangers. Let me get a Let's Go Rangers right now. Tonight's a big game. Tonight's a big game. It's Sid versus Alexei. The two #1 overall picks from the Rimouski Oceanic. Let's go Rangers. I'll see you guys tonight.